So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. So that's got things underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Gerard Piqué. He's just about the toughest opponent you can imagine when it comes to one-on-one tussles, Peter. Pretty much unbeatable in the air or on the ground. He's also very comfortable.
Rivaldo! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Botman. Barnes. Neymar producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Jacob Murphy. And there's green grass ahead of him. Isaac. And that certainly packed a punch. Beckham. Van Bouten. Beckham. Now Davids. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bruno Guimaraes. Now that looks a decent ball. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. And he was quick to react. Botman. Oh, played right into his path. There's no flag. And it's Rivaldo. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo stood his ground strongly. That is a brilliant interception.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Davids. Driving through the middle.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Neymar. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Van Nistelrooy. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Livramento clears it away. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Beckham. Rivaldo. He's had a hit! Goal! Milan!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Gol per il Milan. Ha segnato al 26esimo minuto, numero 79.
Milan have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And Beckham! Neymar. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. Neymar! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Beckham standing over it. And he's there to get it away. And that is out of play. Piqué. And it's Maldini. And it's Neymar. Hoisted in. That's a decent clearance. Van Nistelrooy is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Gordon. Milan looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Van Nistelrooy. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And he's there to belt it away. Oh, that's a key interception. Isaac. It's Murphy. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Done delicately.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Rivaldo.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Davids. Now it's Neymar. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Milan happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Shapes to shoot! It's a goal! They are right back in business.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Newcastle grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, denies the... It's Rivaldo! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Rivaldo. And it's lofted through here. And the shot! Goal! Milan! And again they hit the front.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Ha segnato al 57esimo minuto, numero 17.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Bruno Guimaraes.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And here's Gordon. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Piqué. And Rivaldo.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Newcastle needed that, they really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Burn. Just eases him off the ball. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Beckham. Pope clears. He's had it taken off him. Neymar. Cleared without complication. It'll be a throw-in. So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while. Beckham. Nice sequence of passes this. Pass is just off target. Jacob Murphy. Bruno Guimaraes.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Maldini does well to stand firm and defend it. Barnes gets into a good position. And he's being shifted off it. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
There's a real appetite from them to find...
Oh, what's he done? He is through here. Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. And surely now, the result beyond doubt. That was a given. It always was.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them.
Oh no, this does not... Now the finish! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! And that was as close to certain as can be.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Shot, great chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's been picked out. Davids. Cristiano Ronaldo has a goal! He's got a goal! And with that, he takes home the match ball. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
No doubt as
Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 17.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Numero 22. Lasciano il campo per il numero 20.
That's a throw.
Il numero 11.
And it's Beckham. Gets his pass away. Shad gets it clear. And they're quick to get it back. 5 minutes to add. Passing nice and neat. He can get that clear. Van Belten. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And he's quick to get it clear again. And it's Nakata. Beckham. And that's that. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground.
And this is now today's lineup.
Milan have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected.
The action has already started. Jim, what do you think when you see Beckham?
Where do I start? Winner, hard worker, great footballing brain, set-piece expert, magic right foot, and leader.
So what is he most of all?
Well, from the list previously mentioned, winner.
Fires from distance. Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Milan with the corner, they're first. Gets his head to it! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Milan have their second corner now. Oh, smashing header! Just not quite happening for him just now.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Davids. And it's Neymar.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Messi. Messi! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Moore. And he's lost his man here. Milan are applying all the early pressure.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Piqué. Passing is crisp and sharp. That looks a good ball through. And he's got the beating of his man. And the finish! They've scored! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Good running, strong and purposeful.
Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation.
He's had a shot! It's a goal! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Piqué. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. That's very neat. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Chowdhury. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Abiati is there to take. Neymar. Messi. 30 minutes gone. Dinks one through. Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy! And he's heaved it away. Beckham. Beckham is fouled. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Great chance. Beckham! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Chowdhury played it early. Davids. And it's Neymar. And he was quick to react. Robinson. Brewster. Now it's Chowdhury. The less said about that pass, the better. Piqué. Belletti. Campbell, he's found a way past. Maldini gets across to intercept that. Van Nistelrooy, and here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's in a good position. Can he finish? It's in! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
After 43 minutes is number 17, Ruud van Nistelrooy.
Milan take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Van Bouten calmly anticipates. And it's Neymar. Chowdhury.
3 minutes added time.
Oh, that's a nice ball. Robinson tries to clear. Messi. Distributed tidily. And it's Messi. Moore. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Milan come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now.
Please welcome our players.
So there was the first half.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Milan have ultimately... Oh, what a mistake! Belletti. Davids, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Van Nistelrooy. Beckham, and here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Brewster. Chowdhury. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Beckham. Great ball if he can get there. Shot a goal! And he's gone looking for safety. And he's been shifted off it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that is out of play. Piqué. Davids. Messi. And they're quick to press. And it's Belletti. That's Beckham. Davids. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Good read, needed to be.
The attendance for this match was 29,950.
Van Nistelrooy. Now the finish! Goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
After 63 minutes is number 17, Van Nistelrooy.
Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he put it away? Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Substitution on the field. Number 23.
Number 3 coming up.
Coming on to replace him is number 28.
Climbs up big. He will be livid with himself. Oh, that's a key interception. Davids. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
That is a great pick out. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And it's Messi. Moore. And the counter is on. Oh, and he's through the middle. Van Bouten spots it and intercepts. Now it's Neymar. Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Messi. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Cannon. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo. No, that's been intercepted. Moore. Brewster.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Davids. Davids takes control of it and he's on the move. And here's Messi. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And Messi! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
So, time for
Number
changes
7.
on both sides,
Coming
actually.
On the field, number 39, number 11. Substitutions taking place.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Nakata. Beckham just eases him off the ball.
2 added minutes.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh, off the bar! And we're done. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Has a goal! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Milan make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Beckham. That's a little off target. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's got away. And he's had a hit. It's in. 2-0 and in next to no time. Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Messi. Milan are already cruising here. 2-0, a fabulous start. Now that's well seen too. Hayden. Milan, and it's been given away. Just the keeper to Haaland! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Really got in the face of his opponent to set it up. It's great grafting.
It's gone out for a throw-in. That has been cut short.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Out of play for a throw. Played back to the goalkeeper. Hayden. Messi does really well to win the ball there. Hayden. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Maldini did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Haaland. Oh, good stop, it had to be. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Haaland is offering a wry smile there.
Out to the left it goes. He has found the way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Haaland. Nicely weighted ball. Can he latch on to this?
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Messi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Davids. And it's Beckham. And here's Haaland. And he's in on goal. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Half-time coming up and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Hayden. Murphy. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Played into space out wide.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Beckham.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Beckham. Now Davids. Belletti. And it's Piqué. Van Bouten. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. That's good running with the ball. And it's Messi. And Messi! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Oh, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Milan sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Pressure coming in from all directions.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Maldini. And it's Neymar. In with the challenge.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Hayden.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Davids.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. That's a throw. Milan in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Van Nistelrooy.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Maldini. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Portsmouth have the chance to go the other way. Hayden. Just about up to the hour now.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.113 spettatori.
PK proves too strong. He's looking to set free a runner. Chance! Murphy. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh no, what has happened here? He's in a great position. Beckham! They are rampant! And the lead is extended still further. And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Gol per il Milan. Ha segnato al 65esimo minuto. Numero 23.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Davids wins the duel this time.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Beckham. Messi. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
True class! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Look, there's an awful lot that can go wrong from that range. How good was that?
It's become a case of men against boys.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Pack. Oh, super find. And the shot! No, that's just wide.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Belletti. Beckham. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's a chance. Oh, impressive strike.
Neymar most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried hardly any danger.
deftly away. And it's Beckham. Ritchie. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Beckham. Looking for the run. Can he get onto this? Maldini. He's got full. It's in! How many? Just how many? The golf in class is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Ha segnato all'81esimo minuto, numero 17.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Van Nistelrooy looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
The final 5 minutes. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Terrific header! And he hits the net! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it!
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering
Ha
beauty.
segnato all'89esimo minuto.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force
Numero
today.
30, Messi.
Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Great hit! Into the arms of the goalkeeper. Hayden. 5 minutes to add. Pack. Nicely aimed pass. Murphy. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Beckham. And time is up. Milan really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Becklin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. And Messi! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Jim, what do you think when you see Beckham?
Where do I start? Winner, hard worker, great footballing brain, set-piece expert, magic right foot, and leader.
So what is he most of all?
Well, from the list previously mentioned, winner.
Settle for that.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Nelson Semedo, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that is good, super running, sharp movement, came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. Belletti. And here's Van Nistelrooy. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And he's away. Big chance! So it is still 0-0. Can he latch on to this? Maldini stands tall and stands strong. Van Nistelrooy.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Nelson Semedo. Van Bouten cuts out the pass. Passes short and sharp. Defending of the desperate variety. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Beckham. That's a throw. Ball's out, it'll be a throw in again. And here's Beckham.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's a nicely weighted pass. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Nelson Semedo. Played into space out wide.
That's good play from him.
Matheus Cunha. Belletti. Piqué. To Beckham. And it's Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar. Maldini. Beckham! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Beckham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's taking no chances there. Wolverhampton are looking to go forward now. Now, what about a counter-attack? Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Nelson Semedo. Matheus Cunha. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Gonzalo Guedes, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good-looking ball. Might be danger here. Beckham to take it as usual. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, what a ball he's in here! Semedo powering, and we hit half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Milan have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Van Bouten gets over and intercepts. Messi, he's beaten the last man, and Messi! Wonderful!
Surprise, surprise, who else? The ideal time and the ideal man to do it. This is going to liven up the second half. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
After 52 minutes is number 30.
Milan have taken the lead.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worked a treat.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Semedo cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And here's Van Nistelrooy. Beckham being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Piqué calmly anticipates. Maldini. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Was 28,599.
He's got away. And that has been clubbed away.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now the finish! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Some resolute defending there. Belletti. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
He's shifting through the gears here. Wolverhampton can breathe again, just.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Piqué kept his eye on it, and he's there. And he's managed to get free. Nice physical challenge. Wolverhampton have a free kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, number 8, number 5. Coming on the field.
So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score.
Number 20.
Van Bouten did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now this could be a chance. And it's Messi. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Played into the box. Maldini is there and he can get that clear. Just eases him off the ball.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Beckham, Davids.
2 added minutes has been
Stood up
indicated.
well to him there. That has been cut short. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Gonzalo Guedes! And that is as far as it goes. Milan have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you... Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Shapes to shoot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Cristiano Ronaldo
Clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Beckham standing over it.
You start as you mean to go on, Peter. Make this a good one.
And that should get the job done. And the cutback. And that's a good ball. Now the finish! Goal! Milan!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
After 5 minutes is number 13, Van Basten.
Milan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Yeah, although that first goal is a welcome boost, they can't afford to ease off now. To do that would simply be inviting danger.
Oh, that's a key interception. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Now it's Messi, and here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Neymar! It's in! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Driving through the middle. Gerrard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's found a way through. Roberto Carlos with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength, the sort of desire we hope will spread.
It's a decent clearance. Beckham with the short one. And here's Beckham. Decent hit! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Roberto Baggio has a go! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, this looks sharp. Davids. And it's Neymar. Beckham. Throw in. Beckham. Neymar has found the net here, of course. Messi. Davids. Stood up well to him there. Roberto Baggio.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Roberto Baggio. And it's Beckham. And it's Baggio. Belletti. Van Nistelrooy. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now Davids. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And the shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Roberto Baggio. Looking for options for movement. He could be in here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Real chance! And that is wildly off target.
Fernando Torres very nearly made that count from a combination of luck and good judgment.
Beckham. And it's Messi. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Neymar. And the shot! They are rampant! And the lead is extended still further.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
After 37 minutes is
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Roberto Baggio. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Now there's a fine ball. There's the shot! Goal! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
It's become a case of men against boys.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
He rises! And he's hit it too high. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Belletti. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Adriano. Fernando Torres. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Messi. And it's Van Nistelrooy. And the whistle goes for half-time. It has been a half throughout which they have carved through the opposition almost at will, ripping things up big time here.
Milan have been more or less perfect, I would say. Their manager's all smiles, and he's got every reason to be.
Milan dishing out what has been nothing short of an absolute mauling. The game is surely already in the bag, but there is plenty for the boys to talk about during half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. No reported change to either side during the break. Neymar. Beckham. Milan do have a chance to counter here. Can he get onto this? Piqué. Gerrard. Just eases him off the ball. Van Nistelrooy. Khan can get it clear. Corner number 2 then. Gets his head to it! And that has flown over. More and more pressure on the ball here. It's gone for a throw-in. PK. Gets his pass away. Now can he find a finish? Beckham. Torres. That has ended up in no man's land. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Maldini. PK. And it's Maldini. To Maldini. PK. And he's managed to get free. He's had a hit! It's a goal! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
72,306.
Roberto Carlos. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please. That's a terrific interception. He's had a stellar game.
And that's been won straight back. Oh, he's been caught napping. And that's really well manoeuvred. Cristiano Ronaldo being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Beckham.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. Defending was strong and firm. Messi. You can run onto that. Big chance! Oh, denied at the last.
Well, you can only praise the keeper for standing up to his opponent like that.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
PK. Now Pirlo. And that could set him on his way. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Coming on to replace him is number 14, Johan Cruyff.
He won't be happy with that one. He's had it taken off him. Oh, a delicate chip through. Great position here. He's found some space. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. This might spell danger. Great defending, strong and determined. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's managed to get rid. Gerrard. Now, what about a counter-attack? Can he get it through? Pass somewhat off target.
Substitution on the field, number 18, Baggio. Number
Milan
8,
clearly now in
Gerrard.
lead preservation
Coming on
mode.
the field,
Davids,
number 16,
Caicedo, and it's
Number
Cristiano
17,
Ronaldo. And he's lost his man here.
Substitutions taking place. There will be 3 minutes
Piqué.
added time.
Baresi. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Nakata. Nakata! Oh, he really got hold of that. And we're done. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. How would you summarise what... Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Red and black wherever you turn. The San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. Tries a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Maldini tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Roberto Carlos.
Oh, great feat, that.
Roberto Carlos. He won't be happy with that one. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I feel I must point towards Torres. His reputation still causes defenders to get nervous, and his variety of goal scoring, that's what's so hard to contain. He'll poach and produce a wonder strike.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. And And it's Van Nistelrooy. Fernando Torres.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Roberto Baggio, great hit! He scored! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Gol! Ha segnato al 12° minuto.
Milan
Numero
finding
18.
themselves unexpectedly behind. Davids. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Oh, sweet feet. Played back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Beckham. Fernando Torres. Neymar. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And hit chance! There's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Gol per il Milan.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, he's got tall! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Belletti. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Roberto Baggio. Roberto Carlos looks to go up and over.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Roberto Carlos. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Beckham is wide and looking to get onto this. It's a mighty effort! Hits it again, but still no joy.
How hard can it be to time a jump with the right contact? It's not that difficult, is it?
Milan have the chance to go the other way. Maldini gets over and intercepts. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Maldini gets it clear. Beckham goes short. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, what a climb! Stood up well to him there. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. And he could not have picked a worse time to give one away. Well, they can protest all they want, but a shake of the head is all they're going to get. Taken with style. Not much more than a formality.
Well, any penalty that finds the net is a good penalty, even if that didn't convince.
Ha segnato al 35esimo minuto, numero 9.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? That's a nicely measured pass. Van Bouten kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Roberto Carlos. Picked out, and the shot! Really well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Milan really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Ha segnato al 39esimo minuto, numero 9.
So the lead now is 2.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Piqué promptly onto that, and that is that. Half-time getting close now. Roberto Baggio. Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
Davids cuts out the pass.
Ci saranno 3 minuti
And that
di
has been
recupero.
cleared. Beckham. Baresi cuts it out. Pirlo. And that'll be the final action of the first half. And we're underway again.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Maldini gets a foot in here. Neymar. And it's Messi. And that's a superb pass. And that's been intercepted. Pirlo. That's Gerrard. Baresi. That is good alertness. Piqué. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's in plenty of space here, and he's being shifted off it.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Piqué is there, and he can get that clear. Van Nistelrooy, good, strong midfield running here. Roberto Carlos can get it clear. Fernando Torres, perfectly measured that. Roberto Carlos providing an outlet on that flank. Piqué clears it away. Maldini. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Davids, no way through. He is through here. Gerrard. Pirlo. And it's Baggio. Beckham. Fired deep towards the back post. That's going to go a long way. And now they can spring out of defence. Pirlo. Played out to the right.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Van Nistelrooy proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
Cambio di giocatori.
Maldini. Roberto Carlos. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And it's Baggio. And he's had it nicked away. Neymar. Beckham. And Beckham! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Beckham, the regular corner taker. Davids! And now a sudden chance to counter. And there's green grass ahead of him. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Beckham, Roberto Baggio. Roberto Baggio! And more, and more, and more. And the lead is 3. It is surely done.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Numero 18.
So now the difference is 3.
Numero 30. Messi. Numero 10.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space...
Oh, no, it's an own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
There's going to be another change here. Haaland getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they... Can he finish? And that would have won it.
Well, that ought to have wrapped it up, Peter. He may well regret that, you know.
They've played it short. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Great defending, strong and determined. Milan have the chance to go the other way. And he's managed to get... Haaland! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, that's a real shame, because it could have led to a real momentum shift.
Haaland! Cruyff. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Roberto Carlos. That is a great pick out. He's onside! There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di
Pitches
recupero.
it off him. That's really well manoeuvred. He's played him through. Oh, that's fabulous. Time added on 4 minutes. AC Milan could counter here. Maldini. To Gerrard. And it's Cruyff. Looking here to chip it through. And that's it. Defeated, dejected, deflated. The ultimate disappointment. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim? you.